We're at one of the campsites here in Rooiputs. Now we're on the Botswana side of the Kgalagadi Transfer Park. There's been a lion visit at this campsite. I think this is a lion spoor here. We heard some lions cross last night, and the lions did visit this campsite yesterday. Unlike the South African side of the park, the Botswana side of the KTP is very wide. This campsite are just equipped with this is an A-frame structure. Behind there is a shower and just a long drop toilet. And these campsites are very wide. A lion can hop out anytime, so you always have to be alert when camping, and always live by the safari rules and always follow the safari rules for your safety and also for the safety of the animals.
For travelers looking for a luxurious stay in the Kgalagadi, the Rooiputs Lodge provides just that. The lodge is perched on a sand dune overlooking acacia savanna and a small waterhole, and it gives great panoramic views of the surrounding dunes. What a place to be in. We stopped at one of the picnic sites for a tasty breakfast. And also to relax and stretch our legs. The oryx antelope, or gemsbok as it is popularly known in some corners, is certainly one of the most beautiful antelopes in Africa. These desert dwellers have made the Kalahari their home. One of the highlights of our nossob-Riverbed trip was seeing so many ostriches at the same time. It was a first in my life to see so many ostriches in the same time. What a treat the Kalahari provided. We were amazed by the number and the variety of animals that this arid region sustains. of the animals that we saw every day was a black-headed jackal. Underrated, but for us, it was worth seeing. We were so privileged to see a cheetah lying just by the side of the road along the Riverbed. And for me, it was my first time to see this feline. And how good was it that it happened in its natural habitat. The wildlife in this park is so easy to spot, as most of the wildlife is located in the riverbeds, just by the roadside. The blue wild mist is one of the strange looking antelopes. Actually, for me, it looks much closer to the bovine rather than to the antelopes, but it is an antelope. For all safari enthusiasts, nothing tops a land sighting. And we were so fortunate just before the Rooiputs Valley to see this family lying just by the sand dunes, not far back from the road. They looked so relaxed and so well fed. From the good number of sightings we had, we could just see why these animals are thriving in the Kgalagadi. We finally arrived at the nossob rest camp after a memorable journey of great sightings of both the animals and the landscape. We are in Nossob, exploring the South African side of the park. We're here in Two Rivers in the morning, and we left at around 8 a.m. using this route along the Nossob Riverbed. We had two stops at picnic spots. The first one was at Milk Play picnic spot, and the second one was at Dick Buck's picnic spot. All African names. I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing the words correctly. But now we're at Nossob. It was about 5 hours drive, and we encountered some good sightings along the way. And the highlight of our sightings was at cheetah. Since we were booked at Two Rivers, we had to return back to camp. And on our way back, we saw more ostriches. Just before we reached the Riverbed picnic spot, we had two special sightings. The first was jackals feeding what was looking like an antelope kill, with two spotted hyenas lying down, showing to be well fed. A few minutes later, we saw this brown hyena. Both sightings were too far for our camera phones to take them, so we just had to rely on photos. Another special sighting was seeing the eland, which is Africa's biggest antelope, strolling peacefully by the roadside near the dunes. That is how our nossob trip ended. On the next day, we visit the Mata rest camp.